So this video is going to go over how you can manage events once they've been made, and we're going to go over tracking attendance as well as inviting people to your event. So we're going to go to Sugar and Citrus. If you watched our previous videos, you'll know that's a fake event that we made. It's a real event that happens at the beginning of the year during Welcome Week, but currently it's a fake event because we're not actually ready to create an actual event for it. So we made a fake event for it on NumaLink. So we're going to go to Manage Our Organization, then we're going to go up here to our Organization menu, and we're going to go to Events. So you'll see that this is our current approved event. You can also go back and look at canceled events. If you had to cancel one, so you can see that we made a previous event for Sugar and Citrus that we had to cancel. You can also look at past events, and then you can just select all, and you'll see all of your events regardless of whether they're current or not. But we're going to go to Sugar and Citrus. And so we want to edit our page. So we're just going to click on it. And you can see down here the different event actions. You can track attendance, view submissions, change details. So say that your location had to change or maybe the time changed, you could go in and change that. Manage invitations, which we're going to go over. And then you can cancel the event. And then I'll also show you down below our host organizations, and then right above that you might notice this attendance part, and it says 0 invitees, 1 attended, 0 absent, 0 excused, and we're going to be going over exactly what this is in this video. So we want to track attendance for our organization. This is a really cool feature that NumaLink has that makes it easy for you to track who attends your events without having to do a clicker or just counting people. You can just have them swipe in before they go to your event. And then it's also really cool because you then have their campus email and you can send them a survey at the end, for example, saying, hey, what did you think of our event? What did you wish that we had? What do you want us to improve on? What did you really love? And you can also invite them to other events because if they like that event, then they'll probably like other events that your organization is putting on. So we're going to go over how you can track attendance. So we're just going to hit that. And you're going to see a couple different things here. Here's the swipe access code. This is our swipe page, which we'll go to in a minute. And then you'll see where we were messing around with it, and we went ahead and swiped someone just to go ahead and show you what that will look like. And so we're going to go over how you can add someone. It's super easy. All you need is a card swipe, which you can reserve through the Student Activities Office. If you check out our NumaLink page and go to Forms, you'll see our SAO item reservation sheet. And you can actually reserve the card swipe through that. All you need is a laptop or computer, and you just plug it in. It's a USB, and then you just swipe people's student IDs. Or if they don't have their student ID, you can also enter their student ID number if they know that. So we're going to go over how you can do that. All you have to do is click on this swipe page, and you'll see it opens up a new tab, and it wants you to enter the access code. We're going to go back to this page, and we're just going to copy this. We'll go back to the access code page, and we're going to paste it and hit submit. And now you'll see that it's ready to swipe. And so we're going to pretend to swipe somebody into our event. So I have a student ID here, which you obviously can't see. But we're going to swipe them in. And you can see where those little dots came up, and it says success. And so that person was successfully swiped into this event. So we can actually X out of this once our event is over. And if you go back, you'll see that 2 people attended. And so obviously for your real event, you'll hopefully want more than just 2 people to attend. But say that you have several people attend, this is a really easy way to keep track of them without having to individually count each of them. And then we can go back to track attendance, and you can see the people that attended. You can see their campus email. And then you can also mark them as attended, absent, excused, or NA. And then you can actually add comments to that as well that they can see. Another really cool thing with this is that you can actually export it and add attendance. And so we can export this. We're going to go to our downloads page, and you can see our Sugar and Citrus exported event attendance. And this gives you all of their information, again, just letting you know their first and last name and their campus email. I don't want to save that. We can go back to our event. You also see that it has add attendance. So we can click on that and say somebody attended, but they forgot to swipe in. We can actually enter their information right here. So we'll just put their email address or their student ID number here. We'll mark their status, so we'll say that they attended, and then you just hit add. You can also do a file upload if you have a file of people who maybe you were able to add their information to a, say, Excel file. You can just add that here, and then it'll automatically upload them for you. You can see the different types right here. So now we're going to go over how you can manage your invitations. So we're going to go back to our event. You'll see that our RSVP setting is actually off for this. We can change this by going to Change Details. We're going to go to the next page, and you'll see our RSVP settings. Who can RSVP to our event? We're going to say only invitees are able to attend. We can limit the number of available RSVP spots if we want it to be very exclusive and VIP, and we can also select if we want them to allow guests. We're not going to limit the number of available RSVP spots, but we can say that they're allowed to bring guests. We're not going to limit the number of guests that they can bring, so we won't select this. We'll then just go back through our event, and we'll resubmit it. Please be aware that any time that you change details on your event, it will have to be reapproved by Student Activities. So make sure that you change any details way before your event so that your event is reapproved in time. You'll see our RSVP setting has changed to only invitees, and now we can go down to Manage Invitations, and we can actually invite people to come to our event. So we're going to go to Invite People, and you can see all the people that work in our office are some of the first ones to show up. We can select it by organization based on the organization that you personally are in, or whoever it is that's making this, whoever it is that's overseeing this event. So we're going to stick with Student Activities Office, and we're going to invite Chelsea Williams to our event. If you scroll down, you'll see invitations will be sent to. If we decide not to invite Chelsea, we can just hit this X. We want to invite her, so we're going to click that again so that she'll be sent an invitation. Once you've selected everybody in your organization that you want to attend your event, you can hit Send Invitations. She will now receive an email letting her know that she's been invited to our event, and she can RSVP to our event. You'll notice right here under attendance, we have our invitee listed. However many people you invite will obviously show up right here. So we hope that this was helpful in understanding how you can manage your event, how you can track attendance, and also how you can manage invites. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our office. Thank you.